What's going on YouTube? Stealing Likes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes.
So you guys already know the pokes. I don't have to go into any long introductions on these guys. I'm going to go ahead and hit the challenge button. We're going to see what we can get going down. I'm particularly interested in special hitters. I know that I don't have a lot of special hitters on this team. I actually think I have one. Yeah, I have literally one. And wow, I thought my rating was bad. No offense to my opponent from Japan. They brought Cresselia Garchomp, Crobat Talonflame, Manectric, and Greninja. Now, obviously, I don't have a lot for Greninja. What I want to do here, I feel like Greninja could lead. I feel like Crobat, probably not Crobat, Talonflame, maybe the Garchomp. I'm actually going to lead with Hitmonlee because I really doubt that Garchomp leading, which will give me a shot at doing more things. Now, leading off with Hitmonlee, going into Cloyster as a backup for that Garchomp or that Talonflame. I really can do either or. Not to mention Crobat really wouldn't appreciate it. The only one who would not care is Manectric. Now, Manectric, I'm going to have to pack Archeops, I feel like. Which is unfortunate because I know that's probably Mega Manectric. Mega Manectric is faster. And it's going to knock Archeops straight out of the sky. I could... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to bring Archeops. I'm going to hope that it doesn't get to that point. Because Mega Manectric is going to cause a lot of problems. My Archeops is... Well, I'm pretty sure most Archeops are relatively frail. Especially to the super effective Electric. Now, I'm interested to see what my opponent goes into first. I mean, they could lead with Manectric and Mega Evolve, and that would do a lot more than just hurt my feelings. Yeah, they do lead with the Manectric. Ah, man. Okay, so I really don't want to keep Hitmonlee around since I know this thing's a Mega Manectric. I'm thinking about, and I brought two electric weaknesses, so I almost have to keep Hitmonlee out here. Alright. I am going to go for they could also switch. And I hate first turn predicting. But I don't feel a switch coming on right here. So instead what I'm going to do, I'm going to swap, I'm not going to swap out. I'm going to just go straight for the reversal. Yep. That is no good. They are, their accuracy stalling. That's all bad. So, they get off of paralysis. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt a lot. As later on in this matchup, bad things are going to happen. For me. Namely me. I'm going to go for a Blaze Kick. I know it's not stab, but it's going to be more power than what I'm doing right now. Hitmonlee. Paralyzed and cannot move. So what I'm going to do here, since this thing appears to be flash stalling me, I don't know what this is. I'm pretty sure that night before, I was on Battle Spot, upping my rating a little bit. And, I switched right into the Thunder. That's incredible. That is a dead Archeops. So, if they picked a time to switch, that was it. That was a good spot to switch out. I don't know why, but it seems like the lower ranked players really like doing the evasion and accuracy modification. Or at least that's what I've seen, because at above 1500 I never saw it. But then the other night I actually ran across 3 separate teams, all of which were based on accuracy, which was a little bit painful to watch. Now, here, I'm just going to spam out reversals until this thing hits me. Oh, man. This is my favorite type of play right here. Now, I guess they're just trying to reduce my accuracy by as much as possible before they attempt to get a kill. Which is always awesome. I'll just keep going for them. So they go for the thunder. It does hit. It's probably going to knock me down to... Oh, it doesn't even knock me down to my sash. That's bad. So Hitmonlee is going to be stuck being slow and kind of doomed. Now, do they go for another thunder here? No, they volt switch on me. Now that does help out because I will be able to get a better hit off on the next Pokemon coming in. I have no idea what Pokemon that is. Maybe Talonflame. No, it's Garchomp. Hitmonlee is paralyzed and cannot move. So Garchomp is going to take me out here. However, what is this? Okay. We're going to see what I can get done against this Garchomp and Manectric with Cloyster. Because I'm not certain. So, this is a dead Garchomp. I already know that. Unless they switch. They could withdraw on me because they don't really need it. Who do they go out into? They go out into Talonflame. So this is going to be neutral. I'm going to see exactly what kind of neutral damage I can get off on Talon. Oh, that's a dead Talonflame. Huh. Well, that is nifty. It might not be dead. It's close. So, going for that Talonflame kill right here. And they didn't go for a flying type attack. So there's a dead Talonflame. Next up, they're going to have to go into Manectric, I feel like. Just because it's the... Garchomp has no chance. Oh, but that Manectric has no health. So this Manectric is going to be pretty doomed. And they're probably like, what? How is this thing faster? They are focus banded. Let's see how many times it works. It didn't work twice in a row. I want to see this thing live through... I want to see something live through 5 hits with the focus band. I know the statistics are not necessarily there, but I've always wanted to see it. Now, up last is this Garchomp, who is just going to go down hard. Cloyster comes back to save Match 1 of MVP Monday. So, if you guys, whoever hasn't voted on Cloyster, you're pretty much bound and guaranteed to see some major Cloyster action this week, unless round 2 ends with a very similar theme. Then I guess I'm going to have to do a tiebreaker. But I hope you guys enjoyed round 1. I will be back with round 2 here in about 5 seconds, so you guys sit tight. Already hit that challenge button. We're getting into round 2, which I don't know if anything's going to be able to top Cloyster for MVP round 1. I don't know. That was probably the most work I've ever put in with Cloyster in one fight. So this time around, my opponent is holding Mono Electric, which is really bad for me for a lot of reasons. Like, obviously, Cloyster is going absolutely nowhere, even though I need to bring it. Because Rotom-Mow, Emolga, and if that's a Mega Ampharos, they all have an ice weakness. However, they're all special attackers, and they're all going to handle Cloyster with relative ease. Now, aside from that, I want to bring... I didn't bring anything that, like, resists electric, or... Does anything resist electric? Something has to resist electric besides electric. I don't know. But I didn't bring a lot for electric with this team. I brought Archeops with some Earthquakes, but it's not going to outspeed quite a few of these Pokemon. I'm going to lead with it because it's only going to be situationally helpful. And it's going to kind of tell me what my opponents are doing. I kind of want to bring Reuniclus because Reuniclus is going to be able to set up shop on the no-kill zone. And then I guess that's what I'll do. I'll bring Reuniclus, Archeops, and Cloyster. However, special attackers have no priority. which is a good thing to note here. So I could bring Hitmonlee and go for the... I'll bring Archeops, Hitmonlee, and Cloyster. So Cloyster getting a lot of action this week as well. Actually, Hitmonlee was in round 1 as well. So was Archeops? Did I bring the same team twice in a row? That's kind of unfair to my other MVPs, but I don't pick the Pokemon my opponents bring. Now let's see what we've got here. I kind of want to let something set up for the Hitmonlee. That's the other thing I love about this Hitmonlee, is it allows you to laugh at your opponent's setup, only to go and squash it later. Now, Archeops leading, this is like the most dangerous thing I've done with Archeops ever. Helioptile, or Heliolisk, that's it. Heliolisk is going to outspeed him, pretty sure. Which means this Archeops is dead as dirt. But I'm going for the Earthquake. Oh, it's not faster. Do we have an Archeops sweep, folks? Do we? Because I'm doubting it, but I really want to see. I really do. We all know how much power Archeops can pack, and this Mono Electric team probably never saw this being the problem. What do they got? Well, they didn't bring Jolteon. I know Jolteon outspeeds. They didn't bring Electrode. I know Electrode outspeeds. It's possible that they don't outspeed. If they don't outspeed Archeops ever, this is a dead team. There's Emolga. Emolga is going to have a high distaste for Stone Edges. However, obviously it's got to hit. That's the first step. So Archeops hitting the Stone Edge and almost dropping Emolga. Focus Sashed. So it's going to nuzzle on me. Now, obviously, Archeops not the biggest fan of that right there. So now, I'm going to take Archeops in for just an Aerial Ace in case he lives. He probably won't. Oh, they go for Air Slashes, which I resist. Is this a Paraflinching? Yeah, it's a Paraflinching Emolga. So, Emolga's out. Archeops, unless the last one is Ampharos, Archeops is done. And if the last one is Ampharos, Manectric, yeah. This is a dead Archeops. So I'm going to go for the Earthquake. I highly doubt that Archeops is going to live long enough to do anything about that at all. Now, what's this Manectric want to do? It intimidates, which hurts Archeops oh so much. Goes for the Volt Switch, which kills Archeops. Now, next up, I think I'm just going to go straight into Hitmonlee and get the nice, easy, clean kill. Because I think they can Nasty Plot, but I don't see them trying anything like that, seeing as this is their last Pokemon. So I'll just go straight in for the reversal. This should be a good game. They Volt Switch on my Hitmonlee. That might not kill. Yeah, it doesn't. Which is all bad. All bad. However, knowing that they go for another Volt Switch, that's only going to power me up a little bit more. That reversal is going to do respectable damage, I guess. Yeah, that's respectable. And now I can Bullet Punch for the finish, which, I mean, I can't stand Bullet Punching electric things just because of the resistance. But there we go. 2 wins in a row. Obviously, I do wish this was Throwback Thursday, but we'll do that later on this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I think that the MVP winner is an obvious Cloyster. Cloyster not only got the cleanup kills, or the cleanup kill, as there was only one in round 1, toward the end of round 1, but it also just flat out murdered Talonflame and Garchomp the way it was built to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I will see you all tomorrow with 2 more. Feel free to drop your MVP candidates if you think that somebody else deserves it more than Cloyster. But I will see you tomorrow night.